Hello everyone, today I will configure the Inter-VLAN routing with two methods. The first one is router on a stick and the second one is switch layer 3. And first of all, I will configure the router on a stick and look at the diagram. I created two PC. They are for two VLAN, VLAN 100 and VLAN 200. And the switch, it has three ports. Two ports connected to the VC will be the access port, and the other one connected to router will be the trunk port. And on the router I will create two sub interface for two VLAN, and I will assign the IP address to the sub interface. Okay, first of all, I will configure on the switch first. Enable, configure. First I will name the host name switch 1, and I will create the VLAN 100, VLAN 200, and I will create two ports, and the first port is Ethernet 01. VLAN 100, and in the other part, the Ethernet 02, I will configure VLAN 200. Now now I will configure the trunk port on the Ethernet 00. Encapsulation dot 1Q for more chunk. Okay. If you wanna add a new VLAN, you have to put the word add. For example, VLAN 300. If you don't have the add word, the command will remove the VLAN 100 and VLAN 200, and they have the new VLAN 300. So only have VLAN 300 if you type this command. Okay, I already configure on the switch. Now I will configure on router. Enable, configure terminal, and I will name the host name my router. And in the interface 0, I will configure. I will type the command no shutdown to turn off to turn on the port, because by default the port on router is down. So okay, now I will create two sub interface. First, I will create the interface 0.100 for the VLAN 100. Okay. Solution 100, and I will assign the IP address. You have to remember the address of the gateway of the sub interface on the VLAN 100 will be the same with the same subnet with the IP address of VLAN 100. Now I will create the sub-interface Internet 0.200. Solution dot 1Q 200. IP address for 129.168 201. Okay, I already configured the router. Now I will configure two PCs. On the PC3, I will set the PC name, PC3, and I will assign the IP address of the PC. And this IP is from the sub-interface that the gateway of the VLAN. Okay, I will configure the VPC4. Okay, I already configured PC, switch, and router. Now I will try to pin to the gateway. So I will pin from the PC4 to the sub interface 200. On the PC3, I will pin to the sub interface 1. And it works. Now I will pin each other from two VLANs to PCs. Now it's successfully pinned. So I already finished the router on a stick. This is the first method for the inter-VLAN routing. Let's move on to switch layer 3. Look at the diagram I create to PC. One is VLAN 100 and VLAN the other one is VLAN 200. And as you can see, this is the difference between a switch layer 3 and a router on a stick. For the switch, for this diagram, I created one switch layer 3. It means it has the routing function. It allow us to assign the IP address and allow the different VLANs communicating with each other. Okay, first of all, I will configure to PC first. For the PC2, I will assign the IP address for the VLAN 100. And for the same with the VLAN 2, I will configure the VLAN 200. Okay, now I will configure the switch. And on the switch, it still has two ports connected to PC, so they will be the access ports. Switch port access VLAN 100. Switch port mod access. Switch port access. port access VLAN 200. Now I will create the VLAN. I don't need to create the VLAN. I just type the interface VLAN 100 and it's automatically create for us the VLAN 100. And this is the interface VLAN 100. I will now shut down, and I will assign the IP address as the gateway of the VLAN 100. The VLAN 200. Shut down. Okay, I already configured the switch layer 3, and then I will check if they can pin each other. First of all, I will pin from PC2 to the default gateway, Successfully pin. For the other one, I will pin to the interface VLAN 200. Okay, now I will try to pin each other. I successfully pin. Okay. Okay, I finished the lab with the Inter-VLAN routing, and they are a stick on a router, a router on a stick, and switch layer 3. That's all I can configure. Thank you for watching.